there, I'm Lizzie No. Welcome to Shout and Shine from the Bluegrass Situation. Thank you so much to BGS for having me. I am coming at you not quite live from New York City. And this first song that I'm going to play is a new one that is going to be included on my upcoming next album that we're in the very early stages of recording. And it's called Deadbeat. I'm a deadbeat, dead ringer for a bad luck man. Oh, I'm dead set on doing better than my daddy ever did. I'm a wrong turn, sinking feeling, I'm a backup plan. You're a damn fool, true believer, you take me as I am. If I had a nickel for every time I heard the check is in the mail, or baby I'll be there, baby I'll be there. I'd have enough money to treat you like I should, but I wouldn't do that. We both know I'm bad at showing how I care. I'm a deadbeat, dead ringer for a bad luck man. Oh, I'm dead set on doing better than my daddy ever did. I'm a wrong turn, sinking feeling, I'm a backup plan. You're a damn fool, true believer, you take me as I am. I'm sure I hit the lotto, waking up next to you. And you ask me how I slept, bring me coffee in bed, coffee in bed. And I've got a lousy record, but what else can I do? Then hold you all I can, get up and do my best, up and do my best. It's in my bones, it's hard to settle down, it's in your face, the way you look at me sometimes. I could promise that one day I'll come around, but it's in my blood, it's in my blood. I'm good at telling lies, I'm a deadbeat, dead ringer for a bad luck man. Oh, I'm dead set on doing better than my daddy ever did. I'm a wrong turn, sinking feeling, I'm a backup plan. You're a damn fool, true believer, you take me as I am. This next song is called Pity Party, and in some ways it's a hymn that I wrote for myself as a reminder that like things do sort of even out and become okay, and I'm very lucky to be able to do what I do and be surrounded by the people that I'm surrounded by, even in very, very hard times. But it's also a little bit of a jab at people who try to help you when you're mad at the world for good reason, who tell you to pray on it or meditate on it and find your peace within. Those things can be really helpful, but it's not the same as fighting to change the world. So I think both of those things can be true, that it's going to be okay, but we also have to fight. So this is Pity Party. I've been in a little pain of my own design. Here at the pity party, weeks on end. I've been staying up too late, drinking cheap red wine, looking through my phone for the name of an old friend. Nothing's gone the way I planned. I've been all over, all over. I keep working harder than I can, starting all over and over and over again. My mind always wandered off when I tried to pray. I was daydreaming of standing on my own. Grow your ego tall enough to give you a little shade. Then don't complain when it blocks out the sun. Nothing's gone the way I planned. I've been all over, all over. I keep working harder than I can, starting all over and over again. Every time I play my songs for a couple of friends, it lights a match for dark times to come. And every day I manage not to throw the towel in. It's counted in my favor in the long run. Nothing's gone the way I planned. I've been all over, all over. I keep working harder than I can, starting all over and over again. I've been in a little pain of my own design. Here at the pity party, weeks on end. I wrote this next song on a cross-country flight headed west, and it's called Monuments. There's a thin white line cutting up the plains as I travel back in time, and hours swallow up the days. Watch the lights come up in the city where you are, and I close my eyes and feel the warmth of falling in your arms. But somebody cut me loose today, but I don't have a use for my wings in a hurricane unless I'm on my way. I met a girl back east who said, don't trust the weatherman. You never know when a sudden storm is gonna consecrate the land. She said, on nights like these, I can hear the monuments Just like us, they're drinking poison, singing what they can't forget. But somebody cut me loose today. But I don't have use for my wings in a hurricane, unless I'm on my way. I felt my heart grow wild with every valley that I crossed. No, I knew nothing of the desert but the fear of being lost. And you can't hear me now, but I've been calling out your name. Then I wake up drenched in nightmares and find I'm alone again. But somebody cut me loose today. Oh, but I don't have use for my wings in a hurricane. In a hurricane, somebody cut me loose today. No, I don't have use for my wings in a hurricane, unless I'm on my way. And if you're not home on the day that I get back, I will wait up in the kitchen like you did the day I left. So right in the middle of March, when this quarantine thing became very, very real in New York City, a pair of mourning doves nested in my planters on my balcony, and then they laid 2 perfect eggs, and then those eggs hatched, and the babies grew and then flew away, and it was this magical thing, and I had nothing but time to watch them and become really fixated on them. And once the little babies flew away, it obviously got me thinking about loss. So I wrote a song about it, and so many people have been texting me saying, like, are you gonna write about those birds? You should write a song about those birds. Little do they know, of course, I've already been thinking constantly about the birds and writing about them. So this song is dedicated to Tweety and Kobe, wherever they may be, and it's called Mourning Dove Waltz. And sober year now, I wake up too early, put on the coffee and listen as it drips down. The bird in my window calls to her children. I guess I've been better, I know I've been worse, but I gave up on wishing. I don't go to church, I just keep my head down and turn up the radio. I lost you for good today. You gave me that look, but I asked you to pack up and sleep at your own place. 'Cause sometimes the heart breaks around the next corner. I guess I've been better, I know I've been worse, but I gave up on wishing. I don't go to church, I just keep my head down and turn up the radio. This is Crying Wolf. What I took for lightning was a sign. Looked into the neon and it burned my eyes last night. Last night. I already know which mask I'll wear. Putting on my favorite, coming down the stairs, way down, way down. I feel madness creeping like a night sweat. You don't want to know me when I'm drunk. I can make you sorry for the good you've done. I can. Let me take your ticket out the door. Let me come unraveled on the dark dance floor right now. Right now. I feel madness creeping like a night sweat. Now my legs are tired, walking with the spirits. I wore out my lungs with Crying Wolf. And from now on I'll keep my wailing to myself. I will. I'll wait until the band is packing up, and then I'll ask for mercy, and I hope that it's enough. I do. I feel madness creeping like a night sweat. Now my legs are tired, walking with the spirits. I feel madness creeping like a night sweat. Now my legs are tired, walking with the spirits. Walking with the spirits. This is a very old, tried and true song that I play on the road all the time. It's probably my only real love song, and it was on my first album, Hard One. It's called Please Don't Change Your Mind. Honey, you can get on a train, take it to another town, leave your friends behind, and you could even change your clothes, throw away your blue jeans, trade them for a suit and tie. But after all this time, I'm still getting used to having you around. So please don't change your mind. Change your mind about me. And don't ever set me aside with the things that you don't need. It's alright if you want to start again on a little piece of land and watch the way things grow. And I could even follow you there. I could keep the fire lit, forget what I used summer when we're living out in the sun. So please don't change your mind. Change your mind about me. And don't ever set me aside with the things you don't need. After all this time, I think I'm getting used to having you around. So please, so please don't change your mind. Change your mind about me, and don't ever set me aside with things you don't need. You don't need. Not to brag, but I have a tendency to write songs that I think are coming from within or from thin air, and then they come true in the real world. And for better or for worse, this is one of them. And I put it on my last record, Vanity, which came out in 2019. So this is Deep Well song. She's looking down a deep well, she don't want to be saved. It's gonna be a hard sell to call her back from the grave. She's sending you a long letter from the end of days. She's looking down a deep well, she don't want to be saved. She's standing at the train station like a statue would. Free tickets to the Revelation, still feeling no good. 'Cause her mother told her not to linger in this neighborhood. She's standing at the train station like a statue would. From the northern border, there's a cheap motel, and the vacancy sign is calling out to you like a wedding bell. In the middle of the night, temptation says you might as well tell your secrets to a kind stranger in a cheap motel. You're moving back to your hometown, but your friends are gone. Have a drink and a look around, 'cause it's been too long. You were always gonna make it out like a Springsteen song, but you're back in your hometown and your friends are gone. She's looking down a deep well, she don't want to be saved. It's gonna be a hard sell to call her back from the grave. She's sending you a long letter from the end of days. She's looking down a deep well,